Let's start off with solving a trigonometric equation. So, what does solving a trigonometric equation means? It means to find the value of the unknown angle that satisfies the given equation. So, let's start off with the first question today. So, we'll use all the concepts which we have used, which we have learned till now in trigonometry. So, let's say we have been asked to find angle A and find angle A if. So, let's see the first one. So, let's say the question is sine of 2a is equal to 1. Let's say there was one more question which says 3 cos 3a is equal to 1. And let's take one more. Let's say we have sec a minus 2 into tan 3a minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, so let's take this part as 2. Okay, 2 cos 3a is equal to 1. So let's start off with these three questions. So the first one, sine 2a is equal to 1. So we'll say sine 2a is equal to 1. So I can say sine 2a is in fact equal to sine of 90 degrees. So that means 2a is equal to 90 degrees. So a is equal to 45 degrees. So we got the value of a. In the second question, we can take 2 on the other side. So we have cos 3a is equal to 1 by 2. Cos 3a can be written as cos 3a, and half can be written as, in fact, half can be written as cos of 60 degrees. So 3a is equal to 60. So a is equal to 20 degrees. Here, if you check carefully, this is like we have factorized something. So this gives us a hint that whenever we have a quadratic equation, we can factorize and then we can find the value of a. So see, in this case it's already factorized, so I can say sec a minus 2 is 0, or tan 3a minus 1 is equal to 0. Now if sec a minus 2 is equal to 0, that means sec a is equal to 2. Now when does sec give 2? So sec is the reciprocal of cos, so we'll say sec of 60 degrees. So a is what? 60 degrees. Similarly, here we can say tan 3a is equal to 1, which is in fact equal to tan of 45. So 3a is equal to 45. So a is equal to 15. So this way we can solve trigonometric equations. Okay, let's check one more question. Let's see, we have a question like this. If 4 sine square x degrees minus 3 is equal to 0, and x degrees is an acute angle, find, so we need to find sine of x degrees and we need to find x degrees. Okay, so let's start off with this one. So we'll use this equation. We'll write 4 sine square x degrees is equal to 3. So sine square x degrees is equal to 3 by 4. So sine of x is equal to root 3 by 2. We have taken square root on both sides. So since x is an acute angle, so here I can write, so this I got the answer. I got the answer was sine x. Now I need x. So I'll write sine of x degree is equal to sine of 30 degrees. So x is equal to 30 degrees, right? Let's try one more. Let's say the question is find angle A if. So we'll start off with the first one. Let's say it is 3 cot square x minus 5 degrees is equal to 1. We need to solve this one. So again we'll take this 3 on the other side. So we'll have cot square x minus 5 degrees is equal to 1 by 3. Let's take the square root. So we get cot x minus 5 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. So cot of x minus 5 degrees. Now cot of 1 by root 3. So cot gives 1 by root 3 when it is cot of 60 degrees. Therefore x minus 5 degree is equal to 60 degrees. So x is equal to 65 degrees. Right? Let's continue with the same question and let's take another part of this. Let's say we have something like this. Let's say we have 4 sine A sine 2A plus 1 minus 2 sine 2A is equal to 2 sine A, and we need to find the angle A. So we'll try to take some everything on one side and try to take something common so we can factorize this. So let's take everything on one side. So I have 4 sine A sine 2A minus 2 sine 2A minus 2 sine A plus 1 equal to 0. Let's take this something common from here. So I can take 2 sine 2A common. So what I get is 2 sine A minus 1. And here if I take minus 1 common, so I have 2 sine A minus 1 equal to 0. So now I have 2 sine 2A minus 1 into 2 sine A minus 1 equal to 0. So now I can say 2 sine 2A minus 1 equal to 0, or 2 sine A minus 1 equal to 0. So I can say sine of 2A is equal to half, or sine A is equal to half, right? Now if we take these values, so half, so now we know half sine gives half at 30, so that means 2A is equal to 30, so A is equal to 15, or here if I take sine of 30, so I'll get A is equal to 30 degrees. So A is either 15 degrees or A is 30 degrees. Okay, let's try one more question, the fourth one. Let's say we have something like this. It says solve for theta, and the question is tan square theta plus 3 is equal to 3 sec theta. So we need to solve this one. So when we check this question, we find out that uh, we will not be able to take common because here we have tan and here we have sec. So let's do one thing. We can convert tan in terms of sec. We know the identity 1 plus tan square is equal to sec square. So instead of tan square, I can write sec square theta minus 1 plus 3 is equal to 3 sec theta. Let's take everything on one side. So we have sec square theta minus 3 sec theta plus 2 equal to 0. Now I can factorize this. So to make life simple, we can just say let sec theta is equal to x. So I have x square minus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. So now I can just factorize this. So I have x square minus 2x minus x plus 2 equal to 0. So x minus 2 minus 1, x minus 2 equal to 0. So what we get is x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 2. But what was x? X was sec theta. So sec theta is equal to 1 or sec theta is equal to 2. So now sec theta is equal to 1. So that is possible when we have sec of 0. So theta is 0. That is one answer. Or sec, so this we have done earlier as well. Sec theta is equal to 2. So that is sec of 60. So theta is equal to 60 degrees. So this is how we can solve trigonometric equations. This is the knowledge of trigonometry which we have at school level. Based on this, we have solved these sums. For college level, trigonometry equations have different set of formulas and different types of solutions as well. So this was purely in terms of school trigonometry where we solve trigonometric equations. Hope you like this video. Till next time, take care. Bye bye.